The unseen marathon story of belief and persistence. When Maya first announced she wanted to run a marathon, it seemed like a joke to everyone around her. She wasn't an athlete. She didn't have the right build. She worked long shifts at a grocery store and often came home too tired even to cook a proper meal. The idea of running 26.2 miles sounded crazy, even to her sometimes. But deep inside, Maya felt a pull. It wasn't about the marathon itself. It was about proving something to herself, that she could dream bigger than the limits people placed around her. She told herself, if you believe you can do it, you can. That single thought became her anchor. The first step wasn't glamorous. It wasn't even a step, it was a walk. One slow lap around her block. Her lungs burned, her legs protested, and her mind screamed that she wasn't built for this. But she kept moving. The next day, she did it again. And again. Each day a little further, a little stronger. She saved up to buy a pair of better sneakers and a second-hand sports watch. Her friends laughed less openly now but still raised their eyebrows when she turned down late-night parties for early morning runs. Some days it rained so hard she could barely see the road, others, the biting cold stung her cheeks. Still, she ran. On days when her body begged her to quit, she whispered under her breath, if you believe you can do it, you can. And she believed. 6 months into her training, disaster struck. She twisted her ankle badly during a practice run. The doctor recommended rest, possibly for months. Some people said maybe it was a sign she wasn't meant for this. For a few days, Maya was crushed. She lay in bed staring at the ceiling, wondering if everyone else had been right all along. But belief is a stubborn thing once it's planted deep. After a week of rest, she began strengthening exercises. When she couldn't run, she swam. When she couldn't sprint, she stretched. She adjusted her plan, not her dream. On the morning of the marathon, Maya stood at the starting line surrounded by thousands of runners. Fear fluttered in her chest. What if she failed? What if she collapsed halfway? She almost stepped out of the line, but then she remembered all those silent mornings, the blisters, the pain, the days she ran when no one was watching. She wasn't just running a race. She was running for every version of herself that refused to quit. The race was grueling. By mile 15, her legs felt like lead. By mile 20, her mind taunted her with the idea of quitting. Every water station, every cheering volunteer, every small child holding a sign was a tiny push forward. If you believe you can do it, you can, she repeated over and over, almost like a prayer. Hours later, with the sun dipping low on the horizon, Maya saw the finish line ahead. Every step hurt, but she kept moving. Tears blurred her vision as she crossed it, arms raised, heart pounding. She wasn't the fastest runner that day. She didn't set any records. But she did something far greater. She kept a promise to herself. When they handed her the medal, it wasn't just medal and ribbon. It was proof that belief, stubborn, quiet, unseen belief, could carry her across any finish line she chose. From that day on, whenever Maya faced something that seemed impossible, a new job, a new challenge, a new dream, she smiled quietly and remembered, if you believe you can do it,